I can safely say that never in my life I thought I'd be making this video. In May, when I downloaded this app off of this Twitter ad, not this exact Twitter ad, mind you, but a Twitter ad from this account, I never thought that 2 months later, this game would be running my life every 5 hours and that I would be loving every second that I'm playing it. So let's go back to May when I downloaded the app, where I barely even knew what Vocaloid was. I had had a couple songs in the past, like Rolling Girl with Hatsune Miku, Lost Ones Weeping with Kagami Rin, and Mont Blanc Coward with Gumi. All of those, I didn't really know what Vocaloid was. I've been on the internet for a really long time. I've been on the internet since the early 2000s. I've seen Miku. I've seen, the leak, the spinning the leak. Of course, Rolling Girl was a big trend that I was into for a while, but I never really knew what Vocaloid was. I never got into it outside of these couple songs that I didn't even realize. Like, I didn't even know Kagami Rin was a Vocaloid. I didn't know Gumi was a Vocaloid. I just kind of thought it was like a weird filter people were putting on their voices, but I loved how it sounded. And so this ad comes into my Twitter feed, and I'm just like, you know what? I know vaguely what a Hatsune Miku is. I love rhythm games. I've been playing Rock Band since I was in middle school, and I'm freaking addicted to it. I've played other rhythm games in the past. Why not just download this on my phone? It's something I can do in my free time when I just have a couple minutes in between. I love the songs that they played in the trailer, so let's just try it out. And now, I am playing a mobile gacha rhythm game. I am playing Hatsune Miku, also known as Project Sekai Colorful Stage. And I can safely say I love it. I love it. I love the characters. I love the music. I love the game itself, like the rhythm game, the little tapping and stuff on it. And I never thought a mobile game would be something that got me in. I've tried so many mobile games. I used to play that Simpsons mobile game that was kind of like Clash of Clans. That's like the best way I can describe it. It's like a management game. I can't even remember what it's called, but I played that for like 3 years straight when I was in middle school. I tried Clash of Clans. I tried Clash Royale. I never got into them. I tried Dragon Veil. I tried the mobile Pokemon games like Masters and Go and Shuffle. And I kind of got into them. Didn't really. I never really had a game that I just consistently played on my phone as much as I have played the Hatsune Miku game. I don't think I've missed a day. I've maybe missed 1 day on my streak in the past 2 months I've been playing it. It's been 2 months straight where every 5 hours, essentially, like unless I just sleep, which I normally sleep a little bit more than 5 hours, I'm playing the game. Like, I open it up, I see if my energy's refilled, and I'm in there, I'm getting my gems, I'm getting my event points, and I'm done. So I wanted to defend this. I wanted to defend this game because I'm someone who had looked down on mobile games. I'm also someone who is not a big fan of gacha games. I do play a little Genshin Impact, like a little bit of Genshin Impact on the side. But this game, to me, is a lot different. I know that with some gacha games, especially ones like Genshin Impact, Pokemon Masters, there's normally stories, we have events, we have banners, that kind of stuff. But the Hatsune Miku characters in Colorful Stage, like not just the virtual singers, I mean like all the character groups that they have these different things called like units. Basically, it's a group of 4 like teenagers that sing and dance, and then they're paired with the virtual singers in different costumes and stuff, and they have like different themes. I love all of them. I love every single group. I went into the game, I skipped the story. I was like, I can get gems if I click through the stories, so let me just go through them. And then I started reading the stories. And then I started loving the characters. And then I started wanting to find out more about what these units are doing afterwards. So then I go from the main stories, I go over to the past events, which you can view at any time. You're not going to get gems for them. And gems, I don't think I've explained this, are what you use to roll the gacha. And I was like, I can't get any gems for it, but I want to just see what happens after the campaign, like the main story for each unit. And I love it. they do crossovers. They do like crossovers with the units for one band meeting characters from another one, because they have this whole world. When you go to the map, they have like 2 different schools, they have the theme park, they have the store, the shopping mall, all this kind of stuff, and it's like its own little world, and you just get to go in there and just see all this play out. Like, I think this would work amazing as like an anime or something, like an anime, a manga, something like that. They do short little comics on social media, and they did do this short animated series. If you like Project Sekai and you want more of it, and you haven't seen Petite Sekai, they posted on the official Japanese channel with English like closed captioning. You should definitely check it out. I've been watching it. It's a lot of fun because I ran out. I finally am caught up on all the English events. I don't play it in Japanese on the Japanese server. I only play it in English. So I'm only as caught up as the English server is. And oh my gosh, the event that we have right now with the Summer Festival, the crossover with Night Court at 25 and Vivid Bad Squad. I just love it. I love it so much. I actually had to come make a video about it. I was thinking about what I wanted this Monday's video to be. And I was like, you know what? I have been playing so much Colorful Stage lately. I have to make a video addressing this at some point. If you've been watching my streams the past like month, then you'll know that my starting soon screen, I literally play music videos. I play the 3D music videos from Colorful Stage. I switch up the rotations like here and there of what songs I actually do, but I play them before I even start streaming, just because they hype me up. I love the song choices. If I had to go through each unit, far and away my favorite, the one that got me into the game was Night Court at 25. There was a Kanade ad, and I was like, this actually looks interesting. This aesthetic looks like something I could get into. And so I got into Night Court at 25. I think they're still just barely my favorite, because, I mean, I think they have the best singers. No cap, don't shoot me. I think they have the best singers. Mizuki and Ina's VAs are amazing singers. And Mafuyu and Kanade's are really good too, but like Mizuki and Ina's singers are just on another level. They are so good. And I think that their song choice is really good for their group. I feel like they all make sense. There's not that many Night Court at 25 songs that I'm like, this doesn't really go with their theme. And their choreography is good in their videos. ID Smile is an amazing 3D MV. Close to Gray is a good one. I mean, Composing the Future, that's a classic. Like, I just think overall they're my favorite. And I remember thinking that I wasn't going to like a lot of the groups when I started. Like, I thought that Wonderland Showtime, I thought I was going to despise them. But I love them. I literally love them. Their events, like their event stories that happen are some of the best ones. Like Emu in the sports festival, the contests that they've been playing through, they always have like a holiday themed one. Like they had a Halloween and a Christmas, that kind of stuff. I really like those. I like the storyline we have right now where they're in a competition in Phoenix Wonderland, and Emu's family is trying to do this whole thing with selling off the park and everything, and I won't spoil how it goes. But it's like, it's actually engaging. I'm literally sitting there going, tapping through all the stories just to see what's happening, because I'm like that interested in the world. I'm that interested in what the characters are doing. So I highly recommend, if you like Vocaloid, if you like Gacha, if you like story, if you just like story, because you have to actually play the game to unlock the base story. But you can go through the event story at any time, and you get music tickets, like to buy more songs in the song shop. You get those for completing the event stories. I highly recommend just trying a couple of them out and seeing if you like it, because oh my goodness, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with the game. Like I said, I'm honestly playing it every time that my energy comes up. Right now, I'm trying to all perfect all of easy mode and all of normal mode. I already have full combos and everything on hard mode, except for the intense voice of Hatsune Miku. That one's, it's a tough song. I haven't even played anything on expert yet. But I love watching people on YouTube with Project Sekai, especially Jack. That's my favorite channel. If you're on Project Sekai online as a fan anywhere, then you've probably seen one of their videos. And it's just so good, and the community is so good. One of the best parts I haven't even talked about with the game is that they have virtual concerts where you can use like the gyroscope in the phone and your phone will move around. It's like your head. But you're in there with other players. Like, it's real time with other players. You guys have like an hour that it starts, and everyone can get into the room, hang out. There's a chat box. You can throw up stamps at each other. You can customize your avatar so you look different. Like, it's such a good community, and it's a good idea of like, oh my gosh, there's a reason to come in here besides for getting the gems. Just because I love sitting in there, and I love throwing up stamps with randoms. I love seeing what people type in the chat of what stamps people throw up during the virtual concerts. Like, it's a really good experience. I haven't seen, like, I'm not that involved into the community online. I'm very much surface level. Like, I just kind of see the major rumblings on what's going on. But from what I see, it's not even like that toxic, which is crazy. Which every game, especially gacha games, I feel like it's incredibly toxic at a certain point. But it's so good, and I found so much good music through it. Identity, which is the Kanade x Hatsune Miku version that they did for the Cup Noodle crossover in the Japanese server, that might be one of my favorite songs of all time. I'm not even kidding. That, and then Romeo to Cinderella. Oh my gosh, that might be one of my favorite songs of all time. That music video with Airi and Shizuku is really good, and there's been a lot of good memes about it. But the song itself, oh my gosh. Like, I don't like a lot of the tuning they do for the Vocaloid / the virtual singers in the songs. But like I said, the VAs are so talented. They're really good singers. I love how their voices sound for a lot of the songs. Like, I think the Sekai version for a lot of the songs are amazing. Like, better than the tuning they do for the virtual singer version. Which, virtual singer versus Vocaloid, it's a whole company thing with Krypton who owns some of the virtual characters and stuff. So, like, Gumi's not in this game because they're not Krypton. It's a whole thing, but there are still Gumi songs in it, which is really cool that they still have all these songs and stuff. I mean, most of the popular Vocaloid songs are featured in the game, and you can unlock more by playing the game. You can buy crystals to do gacha rolls for like the different characters and stuff. I haven't paid any money, and I've gotten plenty of rolls. Like, I'm a free-to-play player, and I've gotten plenty of rolls. I feel like I've gotten plenty. I roll every banner for the most part. My phone just went off. Sorry about that. I don't think it's as bad. They also have a pity system. So I don't think it's one of the most predatory, but you know, it is a gacha game. It is gambling for the best characters, so you gotta watch out for that, of course. But I don't think it's that bad. At least not compared to other games I've played. It's really easy to get gems. That's the thing. If you just play the game, it's really easy to get gems, and it's really easy to roll. So it hasn't been that bad for me. It hasn't been bad enough to where I want to spend money on it. So it's just fun. I just love it. I love all the freaking... They're like my kids, man. Like, I'm just watching them grow. I'm watching all their bands develop and stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. Good for you. Let's freaking get this, man. I am proud of all of you. And it's amazing. It honestly is amazing. And it's taken over my life. That's not an exaggeration. I do Project Sekai stuff everywhere. I'm in the comments on videos. I am on their Twitter. I am putting it on my stream, on my intro screen and stuff. I can't get enough of it. I'm really sad that I'm caught up now because I just do my songs and then I'm like, what the freak do I do? I don't have any more events to read. I'm honestly at the point where I might go and reread the events. I might go and reread the events for a mobile gacha game. Consider that. Is that sad? I don't think that's sad because it's a good game, but it could be sad. You could look at this and be like, dang, that guy is pathetic. But I promise, if you play it, if you give it an honest try, then you'll be like, oh, okay. I see why he wants to see what's happening. I promise. There's some drama. There's some drama in there. And I got to know how some of these events play out. I know that the English server is like a year behind the Japanese server. So I have plenty of content ahead. There's plenty of content in the game. It's definitely worth getting into now. I want to become one of the highest players. Like they give you stickers for top, like whatever you're in, like whatever number of players you're in. I want to become one of the highest ranked Project Sekai players. I really do. I want that. I want that title. I want that title. I think my account name is Dino. I'm 90% sure my account name on there is just Dino. I don't think it's Heydeeno. But I want Dino to be known across Project Sekai. I want my avatar to walk into the virtual concert. People are like, oh my gosh, it's Dino. Like, it's hard not to pivot my entire channel into Project Sekai. I've been considering it. Not honestly. Like not 100% I've been considering it. But dude, I might have to start making Project Sekai videos every once in a while, because it's unreal how much fun I have playing the game. Like, I think I spend more time not playing the rhythm game. I think I spend more time reading the events, looking at like the character bios, all that kind of stuff, going through and reading area conversations. It's just so good, dude. Like, it's actually good. It's actually a good mobile game. And I know there are a lot of mobile games out there. Mobile gaming has gotten a lot better. It's not right for me to be prejudiced, but I'm gonna say it. I was definitely prejudiced going into this game. Thought it was gonna be a scam. Thought it was gonna be ads everywhere, all this kind of stuff. But it's not. It's fun. It's engaging, and you should try it out. Thanks for watching. Check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/Heydeeno, where I'm live every day except Sunday. And subscribe to this channel. I do a lot of Pokemon stuff, and then I do some random videos on Mondays, some shorts here and there, all that kind of stuff. So I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. If you're here for Project Sekai, let me know if I should make more Project Sekai videos, because if I see even one comment, I will make another one. I'll make at least one more. I'm glad to be in your community. Yeah, I just stared at the camera for a long time. I don't know what I was going to say. I'll see you guys next time.